Bet you didn't think we still had this place. I have some explaining to do. I know that. I owe you guys a lot of answers. You guys have a lot of questions. I'm aware of that. But let me just say this. As of this point, this S2000 is coming to life. And I promise you that. But if I have to be honest, and not that it really matters, but since that car has been purchased, it still has not been registered. So we're gonna fix that today. Fuck. Yeah, well, it doesn't get driven much, I'll be honest. Shout out to F. Bex.
Actually, Rick's.
Rick Bex.
The power pack.
Well, bring the S2K to life. Yay! So the S2000 is about to make its trip down to the smog shop. I decided to put on the NK wheels that we had on the front of the RX-7. Remember, we were testing the bags and whatnot, and we didn't have wheels that would fit over the front big brake kit, so we had to steal the S2000 wheels. And then in return, we had to use my new NK wheels that I'm using to drift on for my Z, and we like Frankenstein put those on the S2000. So it's been like a complete like clusterfuck. But now that is all good to go, so we are all set to head out to the smog. Everything should pass. It has a Comtech exhaust, but the Comtech should pass smog. So hopefully we have no issues. I know that the systems have to like drive 15 miles, so they have to like clear out. Like you can't just have a car sitting for a while and then go get it smog because it will fail. So I've been letting the car run for like 20 minutes at idle, and the smog shop's not far, so I'm just gonna drive it hard and try and get some juices flowing out of it, and fingers crossed. All the lights are in the shop now, and it's super bright, but you're probably not gonna notice too much of a difference until it's nighttime. But I'm always giving you guys shop updates, and as you can hear, probably hear that saw. Let me give you a little peep to what's going on inside. Damn. We now are doing the whole entire shop in a brand new wood floor to kind of tie everything together. We're doing non-stop upgrades, non-stop additional features to make this space the best that it can be. Just two bros in a blue S2000 with the top down.
It's not a good look, dude.
There's nothing weird about it. There's nothing weird about it. It's just a good time. As much as Sabrina wants to put a spoon top on this, I don't know how you could ever want to get rid of the convertible. I don't understand, especially living in California on days today where it's 85, the beach is right there. I will not let her put a spoon top on this car, mark my words. I'm gonna send a picture of this to Sabrina. She really wanted to be here today, but she's at work right now, so she couldn't be here. She was really butthurt, because apparently she wanted to do all this process, but I want to get this thing done. I want to get this thing on the road so she can drive it whenever she wants. So rip you, Sabrina, but I'm gonna send you a picture so you can see it. Operation Bring the S2K is coming to life. We just passed smog, so that was a huge success. Honestly, I was a little bit nervous despite what I've heard about the Comtech exhaust. But now we're off to AAA to get this thing registered. If you guys don't have AAA, definitely get AAA. Not even for insurance purposes, but for roadside assistance, it's a plus. But mainly, you can use AAA as a DMV. You don't have to wait in line at DMV. No one wants to wait in DMV. Wish us luck that it actually goes through. I always have like a fear that like my paperwork's fraud or like something's wrong. And like,
yeah,
rip, I just bought a car
they're gonna say, well, sir, why haven't you registered this car in 5 months?
Like, I was on vacation.
You might have to pay some fees.
I'm all right with that.
12 seconds later.
Finally, 5 or 6 months later, S2000 registered, on the road, legal. No more excuses for Sabrina not to drive it. That makes me happy. I don't know why I was like scared like something wasn't gonna work. And like, I don't know what it was. But I was putting it off and it's finally back on the road. Very much overdue. And Evan got his WRX registered without a bill of sale, which I don't even know how you pulled that off.
I guess you don't need a bill of sale. I don't know.
So if you guys were following the CVT contest, I said I would pick the winner July 16th. By the time you guys are watching this video, it's July 17th, but right now it's July 16th. And can we just appreciate the shop right now? Ooh, damn. slowly moving some of all this junk out of here, but it looks really good. Regardless, AccuAir picked a winner that used a random generator. There was over 3,500 submissions, so thanks to everyone who submitted their car. The winner is BigRed_2JZ. I believe his name is Jared. AccuAir is gonna be DMing you time you've gotten this video. You should check your inbox because you'll probably see it. They're gonna tell you how you're gonna retrieve all of your stuff, and congratulations. And thank you to everyone who participated and submitted a photo. We looked through a lot of them, and there was a lot of them that I wish I could have picked, but to make it fair, AccuAir had to do a random generation to make sure that it was fair for everybody. So once again, thank you all who tried. I promise you we're gonna have another big giveaway coming up soon. Also, I would like to note that the Indo CVT system is now for sale to the public, which up until this day, it's kind of an under wraps and they haven't released it publicly. If you are interested in it, or you wanna learn more about it, or if you wanna go ahead and just get it for yourself, I'll provide the link down below to help you guys out. Now that we got this puppy up and running and it's legal to be on the road, I'm gonna bring it home because I know Sabrina would appreciate it, so she has access to it now. And I'll be honest, driving with the top down seems pretty nice right about now. I'm gonna go over some, oh shit, fuck this S2000 top crap. I'm gonna be going over some parts with Sabrina too, because now that this thing is smogged, she can get her new exhaust. There's a couple we were looking at, so I'm gonna make her choose which one we wanna do. The stereo does not work in this car. I don't even have the head unit in this car actually at the moment. There's just nothing there just because it's toast. So I may even just ask Sabrina if she minds if I just go and I drop it off at like a audio shop, because I want this thing to sound good. I don't want it to be all fucky, and I don't want to be the one that has to do it just because it's not my expertise and I know absolutely nothing about it. I think replacing all the speakers, getting a new head unit, and adding a little sub in the back would do this car pretty nice. I'm getting ready to edit today's vlog at the moment. This was the first day back after the trip, and it's always a little bit rough kind of getting back in the swing of things and getting back in motion. But I kind of want to hear you guys' input. What mod do you guys want to see first on the S2000? Do you want to see exhaust, intake, some sort of headlights or taillights?
Shouldn't we be asking me this question?
At the moment, I'm struggling with Sabrina wanting certain things that are like cheap knockoff, like eBay type parts, that I'm trying to explain to her like not to do those things, because I kind of, if all the parts that are going on this car, I want them to be the nicest of quality that we can get.
But I don't know that they're
And she doesn't know that they're cheap knockoff parts. She keeps saying that I'm like telling her what she can and can't do, when really I'm just telling her, please don't do the wrong types of mods, which I guess is hard to explain if you don't know, but those who know, know. But essentially I'm trying to steer away from like the cheap knockoff type of parts and trying to put her towards the more like nicer quality stuff, which for some reason she doesn't like. But the last thing I want is like knockoff China parts. And let me know what you guys want to start seeing first on this car. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Peace out and keep moving forward.
And I'm feeling